Yeah, that's true, son.
So shout out
Liberty
to
nice though.
Shout out to the New York Liberty.
They nice
for being the only team to win a champ
keeping championships in New York.
in the tri-state area. Shout out to the Liberty. We see y'all girls.
They out here.
Sabrina and
And they getting paid now, son.
Brianna Stewart. Who else on that squad?
Did you say I knew?
I said that already.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you said it because clearly you see how it's coming.
Come on, yo, get up on your shit, bro.
Nah, listen, it's spelled. I know how to spell it. Yeah. Just saying it is IONESCU.
What's her first name?
Huh.
Sabrina.
There you go. That's what I was gonna say. You didn't let me finish. It's like Rick Ross before he says the next bar, he goes, "Oh," and then he says it. You didn't let me. You didn't let me say it.
He also does that when he's sitting down.
Yeah, he does. But he does that way. He does that standing up, sitting down, breathing. First of all, I have a thing like if people sit there and listen, this is no shade to nobody who has it happen, but like. You know how like when certain people eat, like you can hear them smacking and stuff. I have not a problem, but it always makes me go, bro. Like close your mouth. And it's like, bro, come on, son. Come on, son. Oh, you making me want to say something. Oh,
nah, yo. As a fat kid, I laugh about it because there was a point in my life where I used to do that. But I remember the first time I heard myself doing it, I'm like, yo, yeah, I need to lose this weight.
just close your mouth. But that might make it worse. Like you might just hear heavy breathing.
All the big people in the world know what I'm talking about. What's worse is like when you send somebody a video and then you listen to it and then you're like, am I really breathing like that the whole time? You played it back like, yo, what the fuck? Because you don't hear it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I ain't gonna front. There was a point in time, I think it was like season 2, where I was like really out of shape. And we were watching the episodes, and I'm watching one of the episodes, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is breathing into the mic like that? And then I realized, that's me.
See, but yours was subtle, because like only the mic picked it up. Because if I would have heard it, I'd be like, yo, bro, we can't go through another episode with you sitting there doing this.
Like Mara pause the cameras. Yo, you gotta figure
it's like,
this shit out.
You gotta get it together, so you gotta have to stand up. Something.
What, you having an asthma attack?
like, bro, you just breathing. I need you to calm down. Sound like you hyperextending over there.
But it was always weird for me, bro, because like I don't blame you on asthma. For those who don't know, I'm a lifelong asthmatic, but. For me to be as active as I am in all the sports and shit that I do, even with me being big, it never made sense to me that I used to breathe like that. Cause it's like, yo, is something stuck? like I remember going to an ENT and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on with me? Should I be breathing
that's
like
what the doctor said. That's what you said.
No, that's what I said. Cause like I'm not like about to pass out when I'm running, so it makes sense, but. It is what it is now. But how you been, Dante? How was your week?
Yo, I'm good, son. I can't complain. We get into that weird point of the year where it's like it's warm and it's cold and it's warm. So like I'm really just ready for the warmth. Like I'm over the winter now. Like I'm really over it now, bro. I really want spring to. I know spring's only going to be like 2 weeks and then we get summer like always. But like
such thing.
I just want it to be warm again, son. Like I'm excited for that.
There's no such thing as seasons anymore.
Yeah, it's just days in the calendar.
It's literally winter, summer.
Yeah. Hot, cold.
Like, literally, like
you might get warm and cool, but that's about as good as it's gonna
it was cold as hell today. Like it wasn't 78 degrees yesterday, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And that's my point. Like,
and it's supposed to be hot tomorrow.
And today it was what? It was 50 degrees, but it felt like 40, which because of the wind and all of that stuff.
When I woke up this morning, it was literally 29 degrees outside.
And then so that went up to 50. Yeah. Still felt like 40, and it's supposed to be 70 tomorrow with no sun. Bruh, here's the times that we living in, son. But other than that, like real talk, I'm good, and I'm just looking forward to the future months, bro. I'm excited for what the future holds, bro. But right now, I'm living in the moment. I'm learning how to get better with that, like not go too far ahead. Yeah. Because like that's what like I deal with anxiety a lot sometimes, and my anxiety really goes through the roof when I start thinking like 6, 7, 8 steps ahead. Yeah. I do, but in the sense of like, oh, I need to have that figured out. It's like, bro, if you figure out steps 1 through 7, step 8 is the next one, and then you figure that out. And have the plan, but like follow the steps, bro, and lessen your anxiety, your stress. Facts. And it's been working, bro. I can't complain.
I'm happy you said that because I was telling one of my employees the other day, I'm like, the worst thing people do when there's issues is that they try to find a way to work around the issue. No, dive into it.
Got to.
And they're like, because my employees always ask me, like, why are you so calm under pressure? I'm like, truthfully, one, I grew up in chaos. Mm-hmm. Two, when we were in college, I was notorious for procrastinating, and I was the guy that would do an 8-page paper
the night before, 1 in the morning,
and get a B on that bitch.
Like, damn, if I would have did this earlier, I could have probably got
an A. But that was always me, mm-hmm. and I never did it purposely. But you somewhat learn to live with that type of pressure.
Yeah.
So now, how that translates into your career and then work adult life. Nothing knocks me off my pivot. Mm-hmm. It's the only thing that bothers me in work is like little small things that don't need to be a big problem that become a big problem because somebody else is overthinking it.
Yeah,
that's when I'll get mad because I'm like, it's pointless. But I always tell my teams, dive into the problems. Don't run away from them because as soon as you try to walk around it or run away from it, it's only going to get worse.
That's just going to be like, hey, I didn't go nowhere. Yep. Still here, my boy.
In the corner like, hi.
You forgot about me, but I'm sitting right here.
Where's Waldo?
That's it, son. So I'm good in the sense of like, figuring shit out and life is lifing, but I'm trying not to use that as a thing anymore. Mm-hmm. Like it's a phrase that a lot of us use. We understand what it means, but like I'm trying to stop using it where like life is life, and it's like instead like find a way to go at it, like you said, instead of going around it. Mm-hmm. Like don't let Les Brown. I don't know if you ever heard him. He's a motivational speaker. He used to always say that, right? He was about to say who? Who you was about to say, sir?
I'm sorry, I thought you said lesbian.
See, it's because you doing all that breathing over there. You can't hear me talk.
I'm like, who the fuck is lesbian?
Les Brown, like the color. He's a motivational speaker.
I was thinking ahead as you were talking. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
And he basically was saying, don't let life happen to you. Like, yo, I can't stand you, son. Yo, out of all the names, bro, why would that be his name, son?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, he basically was saying, like, don't let life happen to you. Find a way to keep like going so it's not happening. Like it's not happening to me, it's just happening kind of thing, bro.
like a lesbian. It's not happening to them because they don't receive it.
Anyway, how you doing, son?
The lesbian that I am, I'm pretty good. I try my hardest not to get too high or too low about things anymore, man, because you learn that a lot of shit just doesn't need the energy. And I'm mindful of where I put my energy into. So that's why when you and I used to have conversations about how I go off the deep end about certain things, that's not something that ever bothers me. And people used to say to me all the time, like, yo, it has to be draining. It's not. Because I enjoy putting my energy into that because that's something that I'm passionate about. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't bother me when I speak against it. Yeah. You feel me? But there's certain things that I'm like, you know what, man, this is bullshit. One of which we were talking about. I actually brought it up on the last episode, and I brought it up again when we just got here. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Everything's fine. I told you, we're the dog in the fire with the little bubble that says, oh, everything's fine.
The shit that pisses me off, right? And I'm always arguing with people because I like to jump into that side of social media.
You know what it is, bro? You like debates,
yes,
but you like where the debates could go. You see, I like debates. That's where me and you differ because like I like debating people, but then it gets to a point where like, yo, we're not debating because you're not listening. Yeah. And if you're not listening, then I'm just talking. I can do that by myself. Yes. Like I can have my own ideas and write it down. Yeah. But see, you like to debate in the sense of like, oh nah, you go hear what I'm saying. I go like you said, man, it's bullshit. I ain't about to keep doing this shit back and forth.
There's no better feeling, for me at least, to make people who are really confident that they're right about something look really fucking stupid.
That's that Scorpio shit.
It is. But because my thing is like, I've learned, because we were younger, we used to all do it. Everyone's done it in their life. You speak on things because you're passionate about it, but you don't necessarily know if you're right about it.
Yeah.
So now in this adult-ass life, with all these mediums and avenues that we have to prove ourselves wrong,
literally,
because that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to prove yourself right. You're supposed to prove yourself wrong to confirm that you're right. Anywho, that's what a hypothesis is for those who don't.
You want to find the negatives because you could hypothesize something. It could be wrong as hell. You just following how it's right, and then somebody be like, nah, but here's why it's wrong. It's like, oh, shit, I didn't even see that.
No, my bad.
My fault.
And it fucks people up because there's been times when people have proved me wrong, and I'll literally be like, yo, you're right. And they'll keep going. I'm like, yo, I'm not like trying to shut you up. You proved me wrong.
So that's why I also have a hard time conceding to people because there's a such thing as sore winners.
Yeah.
Where it's like, bro, I heard you. No, but what I'm saying is, no, I heard what you said and I heard what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I already agreed with you. Now I'm getting frustrated because it feels like you trying to like dig in the knife. Like I already admitted I was wrong and you still going, bro.
Because they're already, in their mind, they're thinking like, nah, everyone argues their point. There's no way he's conceding to this. I'm like, no.
Nah,
if we're talking about something and you're able to walk me down and prove, like, yo.
Especially if there's a fact that you can find. Then it's literally, because then it's fact over feeling. If the fact is this, oh, damn, I was wrong as hell.
Yeah, like,
and that is what it is. The fact is, this is correct, and what I said was incorrect.
What's the saying? You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink it. But I'm not that type of horse. I'm a stallion because stallions are male horses.
I'm a stallion, baby.
Anywho, if you're able to prove me wrong, I'll accept that I'm wrong because nothing changes when you always think that you're right, especially about some shit that you're absolutely wrong in. So I bring this up because I filled my gas tank up on what's today? Today is Thursday. Monday. I'm lying. Tuesday.
Okay, 2 days ago.
I filled my gas tank up on Tuesday. I drive a 2017 Kia Hybrid.
Yeah.
I've had my car for going on 5 years now. My car gets 50 miles to the gallon. On top of that, once I fill my car up, I can drive up to 600 miles on gas, and then I can drive an additional 300 miles on the hybrid battery.
Yeah.
So I don't have to put a lot of money into gas. Up until Tuesday, the most I had ever spent to fill my tank up from E was $34. You want to guess how much I spent on Tuesday to fill my tank up?
I've been getting good around these numbers. I'm gonna go with $45.
Nope.
More than that? Damn, I thought I would have been close at least. Let's go with $57.50.
Nah, lower.
Okay, cool. Let's go with $51.25.
All right, that's your last guess. You were close.
Okay.
It was $52.
Ah!
And the guy is staring at me because I only get gas most of the time from BP. I really have to be going somewhere far and not have gas for me to stop at any other gas station. So this one particular BP is a gas station I go to often. The dude looks at the thing, looks at me and goes, I know you're upset. I'm like, I'm seething right now. I want to rip something apart right now, but there's nothing you can fucking do about it.
Nah, unless you want to walk or take the bus. No, but honestly, that's what people need to start worrying about. If you take public transportation, the ticket prices, all of that shit about to start going up.
All of it already is.
It's all going up. Some Parkway up to $240. That joint was $235 like 4 months ago.
The shit agitates me because these are all things that we spoke on in 2024. We told these idiots, this is what's about to happen. And everybody named mama, oh, he's a businessman. He's going to know how to run the country like a business.
Yeah, he is running it like his businesses.
Into the fucking ground.
Correct.
and here we are. Yo, the fuck. So I won't keep long on this. So I posted what I just said to you on Facebook because I was pissed.
Yeah.
If I ever immediately go through something and I immediately tweet or make a Facebook post about it, that means I'm really fucking mad about it. There's a guy that follows me on Facebook who I actually know personally. He's actually related to somebody who we know personally.
Okay.
Not gonna put their names.
That's fine.
He's a blinded Orange Man supporter, and this man is Haitian as hell. Mind you, the same man who he was telling that they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. But he can do no wrong. So I make this post, and the last sentence of that post said, "Thanks a lot, you orange idiot." This dude jumps in the comments and goes, "Oh, you're a fucking liar. There's no way that you haven't spent that much on gas in the last 5 years." I'm like, And then he said, and then he led that quote to that comment. He ended that comment by saying, "Oh, and gas was $5 a gallon national average when Biden was in office." I'm like, you are aware that you just lied twice because I
was about to say,
I
don't remember that gas being that high.
This is why I love this app.
$5.
This is why I love this app.
Proceed.
That's why I love that app. So if I use a gas app to pay for my gas, it keeps all the receipts until you delete it. So I have the last 4 years worth of receipts on my phone. So I'm like, since you want to be a dickhead and call me a liar.
And I got time.
And I got time on my hands. I screen recorded the fuck out of me scrolling through my receipts. And it didn't hit 50 until fucking Tuesday. 4 years worth of fucking receipts. It didn't hit 50 till Tuesday.
That's AI. That wasn't real.
So the first thing I sent him though, before I sent him receipts, was once again, in order to prove yourself right, you have to try to prove yourself wrong. So I jumped on Google and ChatGPT and said simply, what was the national average price of gas while Joe Biden was in office? I didn't manipulate that question. I didn't try to formulate it to think what I wanted it to be. I just asked it simple. What was the average? And not one of the years that Joe Biden was in office was that shit ever for the entire year $5. You want to know when it was $5 national average?
When's that, sir?
From the months of June and July in 2022. For 2 fucking months. Because of some shit that happened in Russia that had nothing to do with Joe Biden. Gas spiked. Now that I think about it, wasn't. They started the fucking war with the Ukraine.
Oh, yes.
Gas spiked. But then it got back to a normal rate. And that had nothing to do, neither the it jumping up and it lowering had nothing to do with Joe Biden. I'm saying that so everybody can hear it. I'm not giving him credit for raising it or lowering it. But fast forward to now, what's happening with this pointless ass war in Iran, this is entirely Trump's doing because we should not be at fucking war right now. And then you're going to war with a country who literally controls over 35% of the world's oil. Why would you do that?
You see why I don't argue with people? Because listen, we talked about this when it happened, and we said we saw what was going to happen. This is when, you know how you said the petty side loves the other people to be wrong? My petty side lives within me. Because if I let my petty side come out, I'll be too petty. Because right now, the way I want to laugh is not like laughter like ha-ha. It's like an angry laugh. Like, we're here because of the things that we knew was going to happen, and y'all said everything under the sun to call us or whatever, and they're hating and it's this, and they cheated on it. We said everything that we said, and at the root of all of this was because y'all didn't want a woman in office. And we'll leave it at that.
And they won't leave it at that. And that's the crazier part.
We'll leave it at
and that's the even crazier part because they won't admit that to themselves.
Because this is the only reason why.
It's every other excuse. Well, Joe did this, Joe did that. Joe Biden, let's keep it a buck. Biden wasn't the greatest president.
No. There's no such thing as the greatest. There's some good guys.
That's
some
why
good guys out there.
I hate when people are like, oh, you got to choose the lesser of two evils. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't.
When it comes to politics,
you really don't.
You can't really trust any of them.
And this is what's wrong with America. But that's another topic, and I won't last long on this.
I'm giving you 2 more minutes.
2 minutes. Appreciate it. This is why we need it. I told you on multiple episodes now. If I could chat GPT our entire time in this podcast, it's probably been like 30 times where I've said what I'm about to say. We need to get away from the 2-party system.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
They're not going to let us do that on our own. So what do we have to do as the citizens of this country? We have to start voting outside of Republican and Democrat. And once that happens, it'll blow that shit up. But the issue is people get confused with ideologies. They think, oh, you don't like Trump, so you have to be a fucking Democrat. No. I label myself as a progressive, somewhat of a socialist. Oh, that means you're a communist. Socialism and communism aren't the same thing, you morons.
And let's be honest, we talked about this too. Calling someone a communist is not an insult, because if you think about the idea of what it's supposed to be, but again, we said we weren't going to go off the deep end, so I'll leave that conversation for another day, son. I'll leave it for another day, because I've got some fun stuff, bro.
You do.
I've got some fun stuff.
My 2 minutes is officially
done. Your 2 minutes is officially done. Yes. You see, here at Bravery Studios, we don't have the Apollo broom. We got the claps to let you know, okay, that's enough. That's enough, sir.
Boo, get him off the stage.
So, as y'all know, Sean and I like to do a couple different segments. Sometimes it's top 5, sometimes it's top 3. We want to know like what you all would pick in certain situations. But this was actually inspired by, we did this probably 2 or 3 episodes ago, or with the Would You Rathers. So we're going to bring it back because I found some Would You Rathers that I wanted to ask Sean. I also wrote these as a disclaimer. Nice. I wrote these on impulse. So like the first thing that came into my brain on what you would rather do, I threw it down. So I didn't really have much time to think about it. So our answers are going to be very genuine because Sean doesn't know any of these at all. So getting right into it, I'm going to ask a little bit of a lowball question, right? This one, gets the people going.
It gets the people going.
You know? So, Sean, I want to know, would you rather invent a time machine or a teleportation device?
Ooh. Teleportation device.
Why is that?
You can build the time machine, but you're going to die anyway. So, your time machine, you're going to a different time. For what? You're still going to be the same age you are. Now, if you said my time machine can reverse my age, then I'll go time machine. But that's, I think people get, obviously when people hear time machine, they know it's something that doesn't exist, so they're not thinking that deep into it. But no one really takes the time and think it's pointless.
Nah.
Because you're going to still be you in a different fucking time.
Yeah, but you'll still be as, youthful.
Where am I going? So if I build that time machine, where am I going?
Hey, that's up to you to decide, brother.
So I'm going to the future?
It's a time machine. You could go. Me personally, I'd pick the time machine. Why? That's why I'm going for it, because of exactly what I was about to say. Bro, if I want to see what things could be, I could be this age and I can go there. And let's say I go there and I get into some shit. It's my time machine.
So you're cheating.
I can just jump back into it and go 10 seconds before and go, I don't want to go that way this time. I want to try this way.
So you want to know what's going to happen next?
Nah, not necessarily, because I will also use it to go back in time.
And fix shit.
But see, then we get into the multiversal
theory
and the butterfly. But see, the cynic in me is like, but if there is that one thing that you could change, what would I change? I don't know. I would honestly want the time machine to go to the future. I would honestly use it to go forward in time, probably every 1,000 years, just to see what the hell is going to happen. I'm going to, like you said, it doesn't change my age. I have the knowledge of what's going to happen, but it's not going to change nothing for everybody else, but I see it.
And here's how you tie it both together. Because what I'm getting from you is you want to travel.
Yeah.
So why not the teleportation device?
Oh, because then that's me teleporting to stuff that's like now.
All right.
Imagine something in 5,000 years. I don't gotta imagine. I just jump in my time machine.
So what if I don't think small, think big? You gotta think big.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 5,000 years in advance.
What if I teleport to another planet and to see how it is out there?
Damn, and what if there ain't no oxygen out there? Now you die.
I come right back.
That's not what I said. You better teleport quick.
What you mean?
Because if you can't breathe, you better press the button.
But you don't die immediately if the oxygen sucks.
Hey, like I said,
a couple of minutes.
You don't know that.
A couple seconds.
You don't know that. You go into a brand new planet, you teleport in there, and it might be a black hole.
How you going to teleport to a black hole, Dante? You can't see it.
Hey, you teleported there. I'm too busy living in the future or past or like 10 minutes from now. Who knows?
So you build your time machine and go find out what's the next extinction level threat that Earth's gonna face.
And I can come back and tell you, you need to teleport around a couple more times because this joint about to be over in a couple years. All right, so what about this one? Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly in the sky?
I mean, breathe underwater. Breathe underwater.
Yeah, that's how I picked that too.
I have a rational fear of a big ass wave just taking us over.
Yeah. So you would rather be able to breathe underwater?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only because I currently can't swim. I got to change that. And one of the reasons why I can't swim because as an asthmatic, I don't like the feeling of not being able to breathe.
That's fair.
So every time I try to get the courage to oh, let me learn how to swim, and then that moment when you have to hold your breath for long periods of time, can't do it.
Yeah, okay.
So I would rather have the ability to breathe underwater. We can already fly, get on the plane.
Yeah, yeah. Word. If I want to be in the sky, I could just do one of these. I mean, but some will argue that you can get in a submarine, but you act like they're giving out submarine tickets left and right.
It ain't
right?
the same. Plus, I wouldn't want that shit to implode on me. Anyway.
Yeah, word. We don't want that. We don't want that.
We don't want that.
All right, so this one is: would you rather talk like a chipmunk or run like a penguin?
Listen, my voice just got deep 2 years ago, so I'd rather speak like a chipmunk. I can like that. People would clown me for days. I could be quiet. I can stay quiet, but at some point in your day, you're gonna have to run somewhere.
And you run it down the block.
Imagine you go in the gym, somebody on the treadmill, just whoa, what the fuck is happening?
But see, I sit there and be yo, they gonna tip over. Speed that joint up, they gonna tip over.
They can only keep that shit at 2. You go anything over 3.5, that motherfucker gonna tip over.
Yo, nah, I'd pick the chipmunk too for the similar reasons. There's very few times, especially with work, if I'm getting on the train where I'm running to the train. I'm an advocate for the next train's coming in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm not running to the train. But if I do have to run for whatever reason, I'm running late or whatever, the last thing I want to do is run like a penguin because that's going to make it worse. It's going to take me forever to get there. At least if I'm talking as a chipmunk, I could whisper, I could write stuff out. I can get the phone to dictate it for me. I don't have to be the one saying it. There's ways around it. But that running like a penguin, then I can't play ball no more. I can't do nothing
You're not
active.
You're not going to play no sports.
Nah, bro, it's not even worth it, son.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, so we get into some annoying ones now. Would you rather always get stuck in traffic when you drive or always have a terrible internet connection while you're home?
That's a first world problem.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'd rather get stuck in traffic.
Okay.
Only because, like I said, I dive into my problems. People get angry in traffic. I just look at it as an opportunity to get some shit done.
Hey, y'all know what I do in traffic, or used to.
What?
Y'all don't agree with it, but sometimes you pop on a little movie while you driving and stuff. There's ways around.
You the one holding that shit up even longer because you're not.
So
paying
hold on,
attention.
wait. My favorite part about to come on, y'all. Give me a second.
I'm the one beeping at you move. The shit is moving.
Now I couldn't handle having a terrible. Imagine you're out all day. You're working, you're doing something, you're just not home, and it's all you want to do is get home so you could stream, you could game, you could do something that requires the internet. And as soon as you try to use it, it's spotty, it shuts down, you can't connect. I'm going to flip a fucking table. I'm going to be pissed off. After a long day, my internet's acting up. Yeah, I'd rather just sit in some traffic. I could deal with the traffic because there's music, I like to think, I like to write stuff down or think of stuff and dictate it to my phone to write it down for me. So I'll be all right. Being in traffic, I can write some stuff. So I'll be okay in traffic. I wouldn't want to deal with that internet, I'll tell you that much.
Especially when you're home, that shit sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Too much shit depends on it now. So it's nah.
I don't even want those problems.
You can't watch TV. You can't, it ain't Oregon, bro.
Nah. All right. Would you rather have your life turned into a movie that you can watch at any time you want, or would you rather it be turned into a book that gets narrated by Mr. Robert Freeman? Morgan Freeman.
What to say?
I mean, I was gonna say we can go with Pops. He's got many names. By Morgan Freeman.
So you said
a movie that you can sit down and watch any chance you get. Or would you rather your life be turned into a book that gets narrated by Morgan Freeman?
I would say a movie, especially because now movies, you make a movie now, is all digital. You can't really destroy it if you want. If it was filmed still, I'd be like, no. But you could destroy books.
Okay.
And then I would getting too deep into the question.
Yeah, you are.
This is my issue with some of the parts of the Bible because the original version of it was destroyed purposely so man can manipulate it.
Book of Eli.
The historians of that time tried their best to keep what was in there, but at the same time, the kings and queens of those times tampered with it so the people that they ruled over can fall in line. So I would rather a movie because books get destroyed and tampered with.
That's fair. That's fair. I would want my life to go like a book. I want someone to narrate it. You know why? It's similar to how you feel about movies, but like, you know, when you're watching a movie and the narrator's like talking about like what's about to happen. Yeah. Oh, Dante walks downstairs to go get breakfast. Like, that would be cool to hear, like, because I would picture what's happening as opposed to like seeing it.
They do that in movies sometimes. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a blend of both worlds. But like, I guess the because I came up with this, but I wasn't thinking like, would the narration be heard aloud, or am I the only one that hears it? Because then we're getting into a Truman Show incident, and you've seen that movie with Jim Carrey, right? And I don't know if I can handle that. Like, if the narration is happening as I'm doing something, that might freak me out.
But what if you don't hear it?
Oh, if I don't hear it and it gets narrated and like. But then how would I know it's being narrated if I can't hear it?
You don't need to know that it's being narrated.
It's just being narrated to someone. All right, yeah, I could deal with that. I wouldn't want it to be a movie. I want it to be a book, because then this way, if you're listening to it, reading it, or whatever, like, you're picturing what's happening. You create the movie how you want it to look. You don't know me like that anyway. Now, this one is one I was really thinking about, because would you rather be... And Marv, feel free to chime in, because I think you might join in on this one. Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot/android apocalypse? So we got Walking Dead. Would you rather be in that, or would you rather be part of the Terminator, what it turns into?
Robot.
Okay.
I say robot because it'll be easier to solve that issue, and I can find one problem. I can find one solution, and then, like, basically turn all the motherfuckers off.
Okay.
To where the zombie apocalypse, you got to find the cure, but then you have to give that cure to everybody.
Okay.
And that's going to take more time.
Okay. Marv, what about you?
Yeah, I'll be in the zombie apocalypse.
You be in the zombies?
I feel like robots have a lot more power. They can use guns. They can fly. Some of them can fly. It was hard to kill the Terminator, so
I get that.
And if it was zombies, I'm not trying to save everybody.
You know, I'm trying to save my people.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to get bitten either. Now you got to watch it back where you go.
Yeah, but I personally would pick the zombie apocalypse, but it's just because, like, to Marv's point, like, androids, like, remember iRobot?
Yeah.
Bro, it took forever to kill those robots.
Yeah.
Now, if you think of the Terminator movie, you've seen it.
But hold up. I'm happy you brought iRobot up.
Why?
How did they destroy the robots?
Yeah, they found the central core. But you ain't Will Smith. And everybody who ain't Will Smith ain't find the central core. So you got to hope you the main character in the story.
Throw a grenade at
Listen,
that bitch.
zombie apocalypse I feel like it might be harder, only because I feel like if it's a robot or Android apocalypse, people will band together more. Yeah. Zombie apocalypse, I feel like that's what people will be more corrupt.
It would literally be The Walking Dead.
Yeah, like, people would join, like, have camps and kill other people. But, like, I feel like if it's us against robots, it gives us,
we would have to band together.
But I'd still go against them zombies, man. I'd find me a nice little town, something I could just do for my because if you watch The Walking Dead up until season 53 that they ended up getting up to, like, they got a whole town, and I feel like, personally, I could get some zombies together, because you just gotta be quiet. You gotta make sure you turn the lights off. There's rules and regulations. With the robots, they get smarter. They might adapt. Zombies are dumb. They're not gonna get smarter.
Now if I cut the Wi-Fi off, these robots now are gonna be controlled by Wi-Fi. I'm gonna just pull the plug.
That's fair.
No connection.
They gotta run out of batteries.
They gotta die eventually. Fuck.
It's Duracell. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Your Tesla gonna turn on you.
That's a good point.
Word. All right, I got two more, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Would you rather fight a kangaroo or a badger?
I'd probably say a badger.
You must have never seen no badger go crazy before.
I haven't, but kangaroos. I don't know if you ever heard.
I have
the force that a kangaroo kicks with. Mm-hmm. It could literally kick your head off.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. See, when we leave out of here, I want you to look up on YouTube videos of badgers, because this question is not as easy as you think it is. Yeah. You might say badger because it's not as big as a kangaroo, but bruh, I want you to watch it and you see. More specifically, a honey badger. That motherfucker right there, he's crazy. But if I had to fight something, I'm going to fight that kangaroo. Even if he gonna kick my head off like the rock'em sock'em, my head go pew, one of those. Bro, the badger, I don't want those. It's like, imagine a shark. No. Perfect. Imagine like a shark mixed with a leopard, but you make it small, which means it's still aggressive. It still will bite your damn head off, but it's quick and it won't stop.
So it's a shepherd.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
You walked right into that.
I did. I didn't even realize it till you said it. I hate you. But yes, I would rather fight a kangaroo, even if it could kick my head off. Badgers, bro.
You missed the second joke, though.
What's the second joke?
Because you said it's a shark and a leopard. I said it's a shepherd.
I got that.
And then I said you walked right into
For those that aren't familiar with where he's going, he's talking about a shepherd herding like other.
Lead the way.
And he walks a lot. Man, when I tell y'all I hate this guy.
This is Dante. This is the way.
this is the way. This is the way.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Anyway, last one. Oh no, actually, two more. This is a real two more. Would you rather be forced to listen to the same 10 songs for the rest of your life, or watch the same 5 movies?
10 songs.
Okay. I figured you was gonna pick the song.
Because truthfully, I already listened to the same 10 songs.
So it wouldn't be no different.
Nah, all jokes aside, like the music today isn't what music used to be. Mm-hmm. So a lot of this shit, like a song has to be really fucking good today for me to just be like, oh, this is my shit. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not into a lot of the new music today, but I give myself like the space in my brain to accept it when it does come out.
Okay.
But watching the same 5 movies over and over again sounds like hell.
See, that's where we differ, my brother. I'd pick the movies. But see, that's where my actor gene kicks in. Because after a while, I'll memorize the movie. And then it's like I'll play along while the movie's playing. And then it's fun for me. So it's like, I would have a good time, especially if it's like a long movie where it's like I can remember the entire thing. Yeah. Bro, because then I can start doing shit like coming up with costumes, playing along with the movie. It's the same 5 movies.
Do you choose the movies?
I would choose watching the same 5 movies.
And I would definitely not pick movies then, because then I know I'm going to pick 5 fucking Marvel movies and I'm going to get tired of them.
Hey, you got to make it, use different genres. You got to get a love movie in there, a rom-com.
So let's say if you
got to get an action movie.
Have you thought about this?
Nah, I haven't.
Could you choose 5 movies right now?
Off the top of my head, nah, you put me in the hot seat. I don't even have a top 5 movies that I would watch for the rest of my life. But if I did have 1 or 5, maybe I could bring that up next episode. Okay. But I would pick the 5 movies because, like I said, the actor gene is going to kick in and I'm going to just start having fun with that shit. So it's not going to be that bad after a while. Mm-hmm. All right, this one is one that threw me for a loop. I want to know how you feel about it. Would you rather lose your sense of taste or stop seeing things in color?
Stop seeing things in color.
Okay.
Oh my God! Imagine eating something like,
bruh,
somebody gave me chicken waffles and I couldn't taste how it tastes.
You just know you have food?
I would lose my fucking mind.
Yep. This is just.
But then again.
Uh-huh.
I'd look like a statue.
Because you wouldn't want to eat nothing no more.
Ha! I talked myself out of that one. I'd probably go with the taste one. I'd be healthy as shit.
Because at that point, you're just eating for survival.
Like, what do? You
don't even care. Like, nothing. Bro, I'm eating gruel at this point.
Kale.
I say, hey, don't matter. It tastes the same as chicken. It's like, tuna's the chicken of the sea. Kale is the chicken of everything because it all tastes the same. I get where you were going with it, but bro, I picked your first answer. I would rather lose my sense to see things. I think seeing things in black and white would actually be pretty cool. Like because now I know what things in color look like versus things in black and white. It would be something to get used to.
If I was born like that, then cool. But to like, look at the colors in this room.
Yeah, it's like I'd miss out on all this. Yeah, but then I'd be like, yo, bro, I'm about to go get some food. And you're just gonna be like,
that's good.
Yo, the enjoyment of you know what it is? I'm a foodie. That's why I can't give up the taste of food, because I'm gonna be mad if I can't taste some good food, man.
Humans were never supposed to get into this world to where, oh my God, this food has to taste good. No, you're supposed to eat for survival. Mm-hmm. This is why a lot of people are fat and obese. Because we're eating because shit tastes good. No, you're supposed to eat for survival.
You know what tastes. You know what helps me survive?
And you know why?
A nice seafood boil bag. You know that tastes delicious.
You know why you want the food to taste good, and now it's in your brain to think that the food has to taste good for you to like it.
Why is that?
Capitalism.
See? I kind of saw that one coming, son. Yo, but as usual, the shits and shenanigans never stop over here. But before we get on up out of here, I put this under. This is a very serious topic that I just want to get off my chest. I was under the comment section of shout out to Bravery Studios. You know, they got some big things going on. I just wanted to let everyone know, if you didn't get a chance to see my comment particularly, like me and Sean, we got some shenanigans going on. But if you ever hear DJ Casper say reverse, you always spin. Okay, and on that note, no Italian beats. Play us out, brother.
Everybody who comes to my wedding, you spin, I'm kicking you out.
Soon as I'm like, yo, DJ, I only want you to play the reverse part. For the rest of the song, just play reverse the whole time.
I'm gonna tell the DJ not to even play that shit.
And then I'm gonna go up there like,
we doing the electric slide?
The bride. I'm not even gonna say you because nobody cares about the groom. The bride really wants you to play the cha-cha slide.
We doing the electric slide. What's the other one?